Well, hello. Little impromptu, fairly early morning. Well, I mean, it's actually very late morning here in the UK, but early for streaming. But I thought I've got a couple of hours spare, so Poetica calls. Poetica doth call. Now, why isn't this game waking up? It's so funny, like, I don't know why. Poetica always takes longer for OBS to find. Come on, look, it's right here. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I hope everybody's well. Hope you're all doing good out there. I turned the sound down here, didn't I? Let's get some sound. Oopsie. Right, okay, cool. Now, I think there's an issue here. And it doesn't show us, but what time is it? It's 2 o'clock. I think that there is an invasion tonight. It's full of fresh water, that's good. Yes, I think. And we've got some plums and some sandwiches. Okay, cool. I think there's an invasion tonight. I think we need to go to our pillar. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think I'm right. So let's put the stone away. Got a lot of stone here. We'll take some with us if we want to do some crafting while we're there. And what would be good would be to cook up a new pro pick. Although while we're gone, that's a little bit tricky to do unless we just make a quick copper one. Should we make a quick copper one? Do you think we've got time before evening? I don't know if we do. Let's try to make one very quickly. I don't know, I'm a bit nervous about this, given we've got to do anviling as well. Don't know if we'll get this done in time. Yes, Jamosh, how are you? Good morning indeed. Happy Tuesday. I think this is risky, but then again, I don't know if we are definitely getting an invasion tonight. I think we are, and I think it's going to start too soon. I don't think we can do this right now. I think we should just go. I think we just need to leave. It's too scary and risky. Can that get refilled? There we go, it is refilled. Okay, good. I mean, everything else about this game is just going so well that I can't not be cautious here. We have to be. Okay, the sandwiches. In fact, I think we can probably eat both sandwiches here. Yeah, they don't really... The sandwiches don't give you much in the way of hunger. What they give you is good health. If you look at my hit points now at 1,000, that's probably the highest. Yeah, being over 1,000, I don't think I've ever been in Poetica before. Which means this is the best diet we've ever had. Which is pretty funny. I'm going to be gutted if I'm wrong about this and we're just trapped in my tower overnight. That said, we could do more digging for bismuth, because actually we don't really need a pro pick for the bismuth that's down here. We just need to sort of get on with it, you know. a gunpowder barrel would actually be really useful. Doing some cheeky uni work, yeah, nice. Get productive early in the day. I always used to do that at uni. I used to do all my work in the mornings. Like, I didn't get up particularly early, but I'd like make a morning of it, you know. So let's say I woke up at like 9 or 10. Like, I'd just be like, okay, I'm gonna work until like 1:30. I was right. And we are arriving a little bit late here. Yeah, I left just in time, eh? I knew what I needed to do. My spidey sense was tingling. The way I just grabbed the like ingot and the coal and just left like just in time. But yeah, that used to be my jam at uni anyway. It would be like get the productivity done in the morning kind of thing. Okay, that's better. So like, yeah, typically I'd say that was me. I wouldn't even do that much every day, but it was like every day I'd work till at least midday. Get up, do a couple of hours. And as long as you're doing that every day, then you can just relax knowing you've done at least a bit that day. Too many of my mates would just sit around doing nothing all day, and then they'd eat dinner and it'd be like in the evening and we'd be like, should we go pub or whatever? And they'd be like, oh, I'm better work now. I haven't done anything yet today. It's like, do it in the morning. So I think you got the right approach, Jamosh. 100%. We were digging for bismuth in that little hole next to our base as well, weren't we? That is what we were doing too. So I guess let's, just to pass the time, should we make a few more stone shovels? Like make a couple of those maybe. Safe Noah, how are you? Planning on doing uni work, but now you're here. Yeah. Well, maybe a cheeky multitask. You never know. Might work out. We've only got 26 arrows. I thought we'd made like an insane amount of arrows. There's just a pig down there. Right, there are some goons. Okay. Alright, well, a little bit long, but we just got to wait, I suppose. Wait the night away. It's only 20 past 9. I guess we could look at some recipes and things that we want to get involved with. So what's been good in Reloaded, and then we can just see if we can do it here or not, I suppose. It is a bit different though. There's lots of different blocks. Can we actually get beacons in this pack? I guess not. Or elytra. So you can dye them. Okay. I'm presuming we can't go to the end in this pack. That would be absolutely insane. What? The tools just break now. This, I would have thought that would be from a mod, not from vanilla, not from Minecraft. That's weird. Safe, Michael. How are you? You're in class. Sorry. See, I'm not anymore. I got no work to do, man. I'm off work again. Because the UK's in lockdown, so I am doing some day streaming, baby. But remember, you can always watch them back later. I'm not going to take them down. Raw turkey leg that never expires. I want an egg that never expires. I mean, a leg. What are these? Are these? The animals can drop heads. Oh man, I want a lion head. I can dominate that species for once. Wind chimes. It's a redstone signal when raining. That is interesting. Yeah, there are some interesting items in here. Dwarven fishing pole. Refined battle axe. Yeah, but how do you make the thing in the first place? Good. Apple pie. Any kind of an egg. Any kind of flour, sugar, and an apple. If only it was that easy. Fancy lantern, yeah? Oh, wow, that is fancy. A little too fancy. Oh, these shelves. These are the shelves. These shelves keep ingots hot. We should make these shelves. We should definitely make these shelves if they work. I mean, that's a recipe we can all get our head around. Okay, interesting. Well, cheers, Noah. Thank you. Oh, I'm about to die of thirst here. I swear every stream we do is usually the length of time that passes between invasions. It's like every single Poetica stream starts with me sitting out an invasion. It seems that way. So what have we got left to eat? Only plums. And what's our food groups looking like now? Okay, fruit is the best thing we could be eating. Cool. And we can go back and make more and more sandwiches. I think we actually, with all the garlic we've got now, yeah, I think we're in a position where we can reliably produce everything. I hope the garlic grows quite quickly. Anyway, let's have a little noodle while I wait. I'll get the clock off on the screen so I can see. We don't have long to go now anyway. A couple of in-game hours. Alright, it's 5:15 in the morning. Invasion should be nearly done by now. I think it's done at 6, isn't it? The invasion has ended. Oh, it ends at 5:30, even better. Now, does the paraglider work in the rain? Because in so many... Well, my other paraglider doesn't. But this one does. Good to know. Most excellent to know. Yeah, and I don't think I can be bothered playing with the bismuth vein that's down there by the sea. We've messed around with that one a couple times, and it's been very, very slow progress there. Yes, your 1 minute of focus is now up, Michael. Problem is, as it's raining, we can't go mining right now. So we will indeed, I suppose, make a spare pick. I guess at this stage now, There's no point in making it out of copper. We might as well make a bronze one. We'll use up less resources and it will last longer. All in all, an obvious choice. Right, there's some bismuth on the floor right here. Now, in the interest of... Actually, no, it's raining. We might as well come back with a pro pick. See what it's saying. There we go. Okay, amazing. Did we get a load more? I think we did, didn't we? Or just a bit? Just a bit, but I'll take a bit. Hopefully, yeah, we've done everything that's going to cause chaos there, I think. I hope. What I might do, just get rid of that. Because then we could move this piece of dirt in. And then there's just a bit more farmland there. We could even make that a 3x3 little sort of a plot there, you know. And shovel back. Now I know I've got a good idea of what I want here. I think it's the top, or these 2 rows. I think something like that. Hello, I'm streaming, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I think you don't want any lunch
No,
then.
I just ate that. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Okay, so yeah, and I think that's the line I want to draw on this side, is like here. So those 2 become chert blocks, right? I might just move this back one, because I feel like that was weird. Why would that was weird. Yeah, that looks a little bit more, like it makes a bit more sense. That's gonna have to go there, isn't it? In fact, let's get rid of that first. Then that. Boop. And boop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we don't actually need very many more pieces. Yeah. Oh, we do, because we've still got that second row to do as well. I just dodged the second row. But yeah, that's gonna look pretty nice, pretty nice. Jack-o'-lanterns, baby. So we could sift all of that as well to get a few more scraps of bismuth up here. I mean, that really is all it is that we have, is scraps. We only need 320 units of it, because we can increase the amount of sphalerite we put in now to bring the amount of bismuth we need in to a minimum. So 320 units is all we need. So we only need to double the amount of bismuth. We need such a small amount of bismuth. Hold on. Let's work this out exactly. 70 plus 75 makes 145. And we need 320. So we need like 180 units would do it. 18 nuggets. With that in mind, let's do it. Let's actually sift this. I guess the problem is we do want a bit more bismuth so that we can actually make some other stuff, you know? Like, we need more tools, and we're going to want those to be out bronze anyway, aren't we? But maybe not. Maybe we don't. Because as soon as we make the bloomery, we'll start producing iron blooms. We will want another pick, though. Okay, well, anyway, multiple considerations to make here. Those decay in 12 days. Are we actually going to be eating the most sensible thing if I eat these plums, or do they just happen to be in my belonging? The rye grain's got lots of time left on it. It's good. Problem is with these little vessels, we can't see how much decay there is. Not iron. Well, I've got access to iron. That's the thing. I don't have access to any other types. So I'm gonna upgrade our situation here a little bit. Potentially a lot. We'll do. Let's seal that and move it. Oh, do we even need to move it? No, we don't need to move it. Let's just improve our storage situation here a little bit by creating a couple more chests. Maybe on that wall there. Can we do lockers in this pack? We can do lockers, you guys. And they're just like that. But they have to be spruce? No, they don't. But I can't see anything other than vanilla types of wood there. So we do need vanilla wood, which I think is fine because I think we have oak planks. I need a few more of those. Yeah, we've actually got quite a bit of oak here. Okay, let's see about this then. We're going to need 4 more. Okay, well, let's test one first because it might not work or they might be very small or something. Okay. Annoying, I just made a normal chest. So basically we have to chisel them first to make lockers. Oh, keep iron for steel. Oh, okay. I mean, that recipe's in here. So I could make one of those, and it looks like I could probably make it out of any metal. So I could probably make a copper chisel head and make one of these chisels and potentially make okay, well, if we're doing that, I don't want them to be I'd rather it was Hevea like that, yeah? So do we have some Hevea? We do. Don't know where we would want another randomly coloured chest. Maybe down here. I guess that won't set on fire. I don't think that thing spreads fire, but I think these do. I think. Yes, Gregor, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, Poseidon, as well. Big up yourself. Massive big ups. Right, yeah, so let's upgrade then here. So it's 2 of those like that. A double chest. So I think 4 of them. Yeah, we don't need 4 of them, we just need 2 of them for now. Get a couple of those and put them in like that. Just have a nice wall of storage there. And the idea here, I suppose, is that this chest becomes dirt and everything else. So we'd remove the string, put the dirt in. Stone down here still. Got that gravel on us, which does need to be finished sifting. But it's this one here then. Like we have like an animal products up here, or like kind of nature products, I suppose. Those kinds of things, yeah? In fact, we need to empty. We've got just so much nonsense in our inventory right now. Okay, good. Martin, safe. How are you? Breathtaking. He's breathtaking, baby. Oh. I like it, Gregor. That's good timing. Good timing. What can I say? I just there's some kind of connection here, right? So I need to eat. This is okay. Stay focused, Daniel. Stay focused. I'm just reading chat too much. I actually think we could get away with making this chest wood as well, but it won't be those, and it won't be those things, and it won't be any of that. Or do we keep our... Maybe we keep our saplings in the wood chest too. For now, let's do that. That does actually make sense. Those would go in there. I thought I could hear an Enderman. That was so weird. Okay, so that chest now has more room in it. It's good. It's looking nice. And then up here, string. Things like straw and jute. Yeah, I guess the jack-o'-lanterns live up here, right? And the pumpkins and that guy. Sure. Flint, I don't feel like that lives out here. I feel like that lives... Got all of this stuff. All of these kind of animal-y things. And our leather. Definitely our leather. Eggs. Bladders. Right. Yes, you see? So that chest is good to go. Oh yeah, flint goes up there. Okay, yeah, this is like minerals and things, sure. I guess that belongs with the... No, it doesn't really belong with the clay. It does more belong with this stuff, yeah. Okay. And then we've got another chest there, but more importantly, we've got room now to expand our food out. So, stone. Showered and coffeed. That's always a good state to be in. Dirt and wood. Minerals. Animals and nature. Spare for now. So we can put our empty vessels in there, I suppose, that we are about to empty from here. So, for example, the olives, actually, I don't care about. Let's keep the olives in a vessel. The lemons, they can come out. And they expire in 6 days compared to the plums that expire in also 6 days. But there are more lemons, so let's eat the lemons for now. In fact, we're probably going to end up making sandwiches. So let's not do anything yet. Let's just put things away. The idea is that I want to be able to see without having to go into these vessels when things expire. So we're going to be kind of expanding out into just 2 plain vessels without using these smaller things. So that's cool. That's fruit and then a load of veg, and we can see the garlic lasts pretty much forever. So I think garlic is the only vegetable that we will continuously farm, unless we actually need to eat a variety of different vegetables, but I don't think we actually do. Wow. We're actually dying of hunger right now while we're sorting out our food. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, the minerals chest has sticks in it. Not so much minerals. I guess those could belong with wood, couldn't they? In fact, they almost certainly should belong with wood. Okay, that was a good point. Well made. And also, yeah, I don't particularly want to die of thirst here. Why don't we go and fill this up too? It's pretty funny though. Feed. Okay. Let's close that back up. Just for now. Leave those olives, they're fine. These are all empty, so they can go in there, I guess. Oh, the mud. The mud. We didn't put the mud anywhere. I guess the mud should go with the dirt and the sand. That's like... That makes no sense to me. Right. So these cooked fish, these don't stack. It's absolutely... Oh, they do stack. I swear they weren't... They didn't give me the option to stack before. That's why I had them all in one container. Alright, whatever. Oh, is it these chops that don't stack? Even those do stack. What? Like, they weren't stacking for me before. I can 100% confirm that. Those are now also all empty. And that means we are empty. So, raw, cooked, 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 and cooked. Some grain, some olives, some raw fish there. Close. And close. And we're thirsty. Have a drink. And so what we should do really is we should make some more bread. Because then we'll be able to eat properly and healthily. But let's finish that sifting first. And hopefully the rain will stop and we'll be able to go back underground and find ourselves a load of bismuth. But without a pro pick... It might be trickier, but this is why I'm wondering now if we just, with the amount of pick juice we have left, with half a pick, I think we can probably rush to iron. Or aluminium, as you say. Michael. It would be good to get our head around all the different metal options available to us, the different tiers and things. I wonder if there's a good menu for that in NEI or something somewhere. That's the rain stopped though, so that's positive. So yeah, so I think to save ourselves wasting some of the potential bronze we can make, we should just try and rush to the bloomery without a pro pick. So that was a disaster because we got no pieces of bismuth from all that gravel that we just did, which is a shame. But so be it. Yeah, and so if we look at what we do have, fair amount of nothing because we didn't get any bismuth. Oh, it wasn't a possibility in that gravel. Right, okay. Yeah, we didn't get tin. What did we get? Silver and lead. And some copper, but yeah. Oh, zinc. Yes, we got zinc with it, yeah. Okay. Well, look, it's morning. We're still carrying this ingot around with us, which I think we needn't do. Let's go get some more hard claystone. This tree isn't growing here, is it? Why not? I'm going to leave it there for a bit longer because it is a big one, but maybe we actually need 4 saplings for those. To grow those big trees, maybe we need 4 saplings. I don't know. Let's take some eggs now we've got more storage for them. They're all unidentified, so that's good. They'll stack. Probably prefer that. So if we only need to find 18 small pieces of bismuth on the floor to be ready to go, why don't we just run around looking for those pieces? I'd like to kill this dog. Any dogs anywhere near us I'd like to kill so we can be more confident in our safety running back and forth. Some more sphalerite there. It's a shame, that's not what I was really after. Where was the bismuth that I found on my way back earlier? Around here or something. Down there maybe. I think we were coming from a slightly different angle, weren't we? That's the cobalt. What are these growing here? Just poppies. Oh god. Where is it? Hello, dear. Good morning, dear. You get it? One piece. Feel like maybe we did our thing around here already. Well, let's try and do it again. Come on, just let me hit a piece just as soon as we hit the ground. No. We'll go a couple of rows down and see what we see. Oh no, did I just miss a piece as well? Damn. Yeah, so those saplings, Gregor, is like, basically, yeah, like for the big 2x2 trees, like sequoia trees in Terrafirmacraft, so that was 1.7. In 1.7, sequoia trees can grow from one sapling, I'm certain. Let's use the dirt to get back out. I don't think this is going to work. Should we go just a couple more blocks down and just see? Yeah, I'm just going to get out of here. Doesn't seem like a worthwhile hole to be digging anymore. But we do have to be careful because we have left a hole there. Bismuth. Seeing nothing. What time is it? Still only 10:30 in the morning. That's beautiful. Let's go this way. Because there was lots of unexplored territory over here that we were looking at the other day, wasn't there? Where we found our sphalerite. Did I just bring no food with me? I brought no food with me. Well, it's a bit risky, just hoping we see a fruit tree, isn't it? A class that you weren't paying attention to is over. Oh look, there is some fruit. Come on. Just give me the fruit. Did I get the one off the top? No, I don't think I can quite reach the top. That's a lot of fruit anyway, that's fine, that's plenty. Yeah, we basically, if we just wander into an area that we haven't wandered into before and find a load of pieces of bismuth on the floor, we could easily get 18 pieces in a small amount of time, really. And then be, you know, well on our way, I think, to... I'm fairly confident we'll get the bloomery this stream. You know, Should be in the next half an hour or something. We should get it. Let's be careful here. Walking into this uncharted territory as we are does mean there could be predators we haven't dealt with yet. Okay, at the moment just untold amounts of sphalerite on the floor. Yeah, if we find a lion family, then then the run will end. But as long as that doesn't happen, we should be alright. There is actually a hyena down there. There's another one over there. And there's some nice peppers over there too. Has he seen me? Almost certainly. Heyo, Luke Stewart, how are you? Big ups to Scotland. Safe. That's awesome. He had seen me, right? But then he just gave up. Lazy hyena. There he is. You want to get wrecked? Do you want my... Oh, arrow. Look at these shots, bruv. Okay, he's fallen into a hole. Oh, I still got him. I think I killed him with that shot. Definitely take the peppers. They're all vegetables we can eat right away. Yeah, we did. We killed him. Yoink. And yoink. Still no bismuth. What time is it? 3:30. We should turn around quite soon. Yeah, we got a couple of the Scots in today, so big up yourselves. Gregor from France, nice. I hope I'm pronouncing Gregor right. That's a hyena. $14 arrows left only. I think we're in the wrong rock type because we're seeing no bismuth around here at all. That's another hyena. Okay, good. Let's go get his drops. I think this is just the wrong way to explore for bismuth, isn't it? We're just in the wrong rock type again, I think. Okay, let's go home. Which must be this way. B, it's bananas. It's these little trips, you know. Little journeys out and about for a day. Definitely picked up a lot of nature this time. So overnight, I think we will go back into our mine and just do a bit more digging. Oh, hello. Do a bit more digging. Yeah, I don't like being around all these wolves just as night's about to come into effect, you know. Have a drink. Oh, we're out of water in there as well. So let's definitely eat some fruit then to give us a bit more thirst back on our way home. Should be able to get a decent sprint on. Yeah, we do. We have a huge amount of hide from not just the hyenas, but just from killing, like, all of the various predators around that we've come into contact with. You know, we've made tons of leather already, and yeah, we've got a lot of hide that we've not processed. Like a lot. I'll show you now. It's a very substantial amount. Whoops. Yoink. So, we've got 6 pieces of leather spare there, but we've got 18 unprocessed pieces of hide, and then we've got a couple of sheepskins as well, which we'll get hide from. We got 1 piece of bismuth from that, Jenny, but 33 pieces of, in fact, quite a bit more than 33 pieces of hyena meat. No, I didn't like it like that. Or like that. Okay. Weird. So you want to put the one that you want them to be added to on the right, bottom right corner, perhaps. We can put that in there as uncooked. So we do need to do quite a large cookout there then, I suppose. And then over here, in the fruit and veg, we've got a few different bits to put in there now. 8, 8, 4, 30, 30, 27. Right, yes. Okay. And then we keep these peaches on us. That's stupid, isn't it, I think? It would be better to take these plums out for now. Okay, awesome. Let's go and see to our crops here. Yes, Mehmet, how are you? There we go. Yeah, some shaders with Poetica would be good fun for sure. For now, I'm just focused on the main event itself. But yeah, we should set up some shaders for Poetica. I think it would be a lot of fun. And probably look really cool too. So yellow bell pepper seeds, another 6 of them. They're all here, you see, and then those are carrots anyway, so I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't even fit 6 more here. So I have to make a separate plot for them. Somewhere down here, I suppose. Just another secondary bell pepper spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. We've got the bismuth. We've got some inexplicable eggs. That maze does look like that's finished now, to me. But let's leave all these crops a little bit longer. Why not? Yeah, it would be good. We should definitely get a server going, shouldn't we? Us lot, that would be fun. Get the maize now before it rots. I think I do want to make some more bread. I think we definitely want to do that with the crops we've got. We want to ideally harvest everything out of the ground at the last minute because it actually will keep its freshness when it's in the ground. But yeah, I think they eventually pop off, don't they? And you just get the seeds back. So we want to plant them. We want to sort of pick them before then. Sorry. That's 1875. So that is 150. So yeah, it's like, what do we need? 70. Yeah, we need 170 or 165 units. Is what we need. 165 units. So not a huge amount. We've got 6 unidentified eggs. Fine. Yeah, let's make bread. Out of half of this grain. For now. Which means we do need our bucket. Just down here. I think it's as simple as this, isn't it? No, have we not ground this yet, or what do we do? Do we have to grind it on the thingy again? Or do we cut it or something? I thought we'd already chopped this up or ground it down or whatever. Okay, no, apparently not. I guess you chop it first and then you grind it, do you? I can never I can never remember. I am definitely not high. It's way too early in the morning for that. I mean, it's actually the afternoon now, but it's like still pretty close to morning. Okay. Okay, lovely. This should cook all this up pretty quick. In fact, if we just take our bucket down, I think, and come back up, I think it'll be done. What time is it? So right here in the UK right now, it is 20 past 12 in the afternoon. Just gone lunchtime. There we go. It burned. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh well, Michael, I think now we need to worry about us having too much grain and it rotting. So let's farm that now. Wow, we got 4 pieces. That's quite a lot of pieces. That strikes me as a lot of pieces. Okay, anyway. What a waste. What a tragic, tragic waste of bread. Never mind. What am I doing? I'm doing everything in the wrong order again. Oh, that was annoying. Also, just how close we were as well. Like, I managed to open the GUI and see it there. And then just as I went to click it out, that's when it disappeared. I was like, come on, man. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's try that again. Can we cut this up then, or like grind it, or what do we do with it? Yep, turn it into the grain. Yep, let's take all the grain. Take our bread out before it burns this time. Combine the grains back up. Those can take the new place in here, like this, in that corner. And then what meat needs eating up most urgently? Some of that feline there. Yep, so it's that meat that we want out. And then I think it was these peppers, wasn't it? Yep. Those 2 peppers. Oh yeah, and these plums. Right, okay. And then these are our sandwiches. Okay, awesome. Meat goes back in. Made just enough room in here for an extra piece of fruit. That's good. can throw away. Throw that stuff into a chest. I guess the forge is just still burning through all of my coal because I left it in there, didn't I? So give me my coal back. These sandwiches. Get some more hit points. Beautiful. And we already need to make more bread. So we might as well. Well, do that. Let's do that overnight. As it's daytime, let's do a bit more on-land exploring again, looking for nuggets on the floor. But try to maybe go in a claystone direction this time. Oh yeah, hadn't we just started triangulating this? Don't think we dug down yet, had we? I think we might have picked up all the bismuth from round 2 already. I think this is actually where we came to get our nuggets in the first place for our anvil. There's going to be a lion that's going to appear out of nowhere and just eat me. Or I'm just going to get lost. I'm going to lose my own base, aren't I? That's going to probably be the most likely thing to happen. Right, we're over there. We're not far from our base. Osmium. Which one is osmium? Isn't osmium a really good one? Okay, I guess we can tell the tiers of everything if we search like pickaxe, right? And then you look at all the TFC ones and you see them. See their stats. Osmium does look like it's high tier. Safe, Nico. How you doing? I'm an essential worker, yeah? I like that. I don't have an animal farm yet, Luke. No, we haven't caught any animals in this pack just yet. I think I've got the jute and stuff to make the ropes, and we're starting to build up grain reserves, I suppose. I think we're going to see predators around here. Trying to be very... very cautious. There's a saber-toothed tiger down there. I can see it from here. Should we try and get a kill? No, I don't think we need more meat right now. We actually, in a way, we want to preserve the predators around us so that we can kill them, you know, in a staggered and strategic manner to suit our dietary needs. Safe, Nico, for the likes. Much appreciated. For everyone else watching right now, chuck a little like on the stream. It just helps us get more people watching, you know. Which just makes it more fun for us all. Pleased I could bring you joy. Get the peppers. I didn't even see any peppers. guess we've run around a lot of this territory already. Because there are very few predators. And there's certainly almost no bismuth on the floor. Some sort of panther there. I'm not up for that. Well, if there's one thing we can do here, it's this. Yeah, the chisel is less responsive in 1.12 TFC than 1.7. Definitely, you can't just drag it across a surface like you can in 1.7 anymore. You have to like make sure you're kind of giving it the chance to actually register each block that you're dragging it across. So that's definitely one element where I can say I'd prefer 1.7, but overall 1.12 TFC is definitely sinking its teeth into me, you know, like I really like it. I don't know how many more rows of this stuff I need. I'm hoping that just actually this row that I'm about to mine out now will be enough. I might take the other row as well, just because I do like to kind of keep it balanced. Like, even though we're playing in hardcore mode, I still think aesthetics and building projects help to kind of break up the gameplay. It's something, and also, like, let's be honest, like TFC, everybody thinks of the technology progression, the realism, the Stone Age, the grittiness of TFC. And don't get me wrong, I love that about it, that it turns survival mode into a lot more of a journey. Fantastic. But like, let's be honest, what is also one of the best things about TFC is the building. It's the features that they have, the like crazy different types of stone, the crazy different amounts of types of wood, all the different colors and color options that gives you, and the chiseling and the, like, you know, the micro block stuff. Like this stuff means that TFC is like absolutely a building mod as much as it's a kind of tech or realism mod too, you know. And yeah, I'm into that. I'm massively into that side of it too. So we are going to keep working on our base, making things look pretty. So yeah, let's just take these two. Yeah, I'm addicted to claystone, baby. No, this is the little area that I'm making next to our farmland by the water where we have our pit kilns and things. We're using claystone for that area, and I kind of want to run it up the hill a bit to create a bit of a staircase or something for us, potentially. 'Tis the plan. I'm sure this is more than enough. Like, that's going to be more than enough. Yeah, in fact, let's just save ourselves the time. I think our base is over there. If my sense of direction is still good to go. There is quite a bit of silver. There's silver nuggets in a few places around here. That's another sort of, some sort of predator. What time is it? 5:30. Let's head back because we can do our next stint of mining overnight in our like mine back at the base, you know. Yoink. Needed that. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. There's loads of it here. Is this near where we dug our hole before? Let's dig another hole here quickly. Maybe not right there. I mean, can bismuth even be found in claystone? Check for wolves. Good point. We're really, really close to home here, though. Yeah, screw it. We're not going to find anything here. No, I want to keep the gravel and use the dirt. I'm pretty sure we're clear on wolves this close to home. Probably wrong. Let's come around this corner. There'll be a wolf right there. Whoop. Okay, awesome. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous. Have a little drink. Have a little drink. Okay. We could even go up one more layer. I feel like that's pretty good. God, the sky looks good in this mod, doesn't it? Woo! Shit. Yeah. It's just gonna stop when we create a pit kiln there. It's gonna stop the fire spreading, which is unfortunately what was happening. Now with the rest of these, I guess we could make some stairs, could we? And kind of put a nice staircase in there, perhaps. Should we look into that? Like maybe here? Like sink it back in. I'm thinking we could even sink it back in one more row, you know. Like, so it really sits back from the rest. Like that. So we'd need to come in here and put some floor on here. I don't think we can chisel stairs and stuff in this pack. No, that's not how it works. The chisel makes things smoother, but that's it. I don't think... Wait, let me have a look at the controls for changing chisel mode. Where will it be? I should just... So we've got chisel and bits. That's what you have in this mod instead, you see. But I'm looking for... Where's just like... Oh, kind of Terrafirmacraft. Right, here we go. Change item mode is M. It is M. And the chisel just has one mode. By the looks of things. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we just make it as you normally would, right? There we go. So that should work for us. And then we just come in here, make a few of those. 8. Maybe we need 16. Better with mods? I think so. Ah, yes, I forgot. This would be an issue for us then. Boink. Boink. Guess we just have to do it up until the point where the rest of the row is made of claystone, right? And then from here we'll just sort of be like natural. And in fact, maybe that's it. Maybe it just starts there. We could give it a bit more support around its edges perhaps as well, couldn't we? Like, maybe those both need to be blocks anyway. And maybe the whole maybe it needs to have those blocks going up just to make it feel more legit, I reckon. So let's do it. So that does mean getting rid of all of those and those. So annoying. Right, you go there. Let's have a look. Yeah, much better. Cool. Oh yeah, right. So the clash means that the mode change might not be working. Nevertheless, I am still pretty certain that in 1.12 that is just how this stuff works. I mean, obviously they've put the stair recipes in. I think there's slab recipes too. I don't think you're not supposed to. Yeah, see. Which is a shame. Anyway, oh yes, we can place both of those. Let's take this small one out the corner. Okay, that one's still pretty small, but not, I think, as small as that one. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, better with mods. I'm not sure. I think so. It rings a bell. So we're nearly at the point where we need to make a bit more bread now. I don't know if that's just weird, like it should just come all the way up or not. I think it's okay like that, isn't it? I look so alive. I am alive, baby. It's true the way those berry bushes make you start bleeding. It's a little bit intense, like. You gonna give me any bismuth? Perhaps? Perhaps? Yeah, it did give me one more bit. That's kind of awesome. So we put the coal away and the flint away. We come over here. And these 4 bits mean now we're down to needing 13 pieces. Just 130 units of bismuth and we'll be in Bloomery Town. So let's get underground, I think. Over here. So from what I remember, that's where we marked it as going from large to, I think it was like down there. But it was like twisting, wasn't it? So I think let's dig right here and see what happens. Ah, this is gonna make me nervous now, you see. Probably might cause a cave-in below by coming at it from above like this. And we could then fall through. Which I really don't like the sound of. Oh no. Okay. Let's follow this coast round. Which we have done before actually, but I'm just not sure we've actually come right down into this little corner here. Although, because it's literally just morning time, right? And we've brought no food out with us. So we can't go far unless we go back to that banana tree. So, what am I thinking? Yeah, we decided that way was like the wrong way to run anyway, didn't we? Sweet, I did get one piece of peach from the top there, which we can enjoy. So, seeing as I'm running out of ideas, we are going to go back to the exposed vein by the ocean here and just see if we can't just spot a few more pieces underwater. Because if we only need what, another 130 units, I think it will actually be 125 because we've been rounding up by 5. So 5 pieces of this normal quality stuff, I think. It would give us none to spare, but it would give us the bloomery, I think. I think I'm right to say that. I would love to get these donkeys going, because for journeys around the place, having some donkeys on side would be a bit of a touch, wouldn't it? Be good news. See if we can't expose any just with sand, because that's the other thing. There's plenty of stone here. We should be able to mine using predominantly shovels. And if not, we'll have the gravel and we'll eke it out of the gravel, you know? Okay, looks like this. I mean, we obviously dug deep here for a reason. So what if we just go a little bit further back here? Or do we think it's more... The thing is that it's more out to sea than it is out further back. There's something exposed over here, but I think it's coal. I mean, that's definitely not bismuth. I think that's coal. Yeah, it's coal. Okay. Yeah, man, like, I'm pretty sure 5 pieces. That's fairly meaningless when there's just none. Doesn't matter how few you need if you can't find any. It does get very dark after 5 squares. Like, after that line there, we're not... We really aren't seeing much, are we? More. Exposed stuff over there looks like coal again. Okay, so because we saw the pieces exposed here, maybe the best thing is to just go for this gravel. Just expose more of the stone in this area while collecting gravel. Not paid off just yet, but I think it will. I think this is probably the best thing to do. In fact, look, there is a piece. And there's a piece. We've uncovered a couple of pieces here by doing this. In fact, this is it. This is all. This is going to be all the bismuth that we need. We've just uncovered it. So this strategy did work then. Yeah, Martin's like basically bang on. There's more in the ocean. Yeah. That bit we can take. We can quite reach it. That bit we can take. Probably makes sense to break some room here, but also it makes sense to dive in and grab the pieces we've broken in between, because now you can actually break items on the floor with cave-ins. I don't know about underwater ones. I presume even underwater ones will break items on the floor. We might as well overshoot it, because having the option to make a couple of bismuth tools, should we need them as well, is only going to be a good thing, right? So let's break that block. And that one, and that one. And that one in there. And that should be overshooting it by quite a few blocks, I think. 7. So we've overshot it by 50 units, which would be up to 5 more tools, because we only need to put 10 from bismuth in each. So what time is it now? It's 4 PM. Yeah, let's leave. Let's just leave. Let's not hang around any longer than we need to. Let's go home and spend the night metalworking, and maybe let's make some bread when we get home too, because we'll be hungry. And I'm really enjoying having like healthy hit points and a healthy diet. And then I guess the next thing is to dig a big mine over the aluminium, and try and grab as much of that as we can. And I just want to look at the metal tiers, like, can we actually make an aluminium anvil instead of the iron one? And then can we work our iron sheets on the aluminium anvil? These are my questions. I'm sure Michael has the answers. You can still use a chisel, but you have to change the bind, and it's less efficient because it's 1 block per slab or 1 block per stair, and you can only make the normal ones. So yeah, that's the dumb thing, isn't it? Is that like you can't actually do the cool stuff with the chisel that you used to be able to do, like sideways stairs or sideways slabs, you know. Those kind of things aren't possible. It's just like that's a problem with TFC 1.12, which I guess is the sacrifice that they've made on a calculated basis. I can't imagine that being reversed, because they'll be very aware of that limitation, and they will have chosen it for practical reasons, I'm sure. Yeah, an anvil made of aluminium would be pretty weak. It's true. It's kind of mad that that's like in the same tier as iron, isn't it? Anyway, so let's see if my maths is correct here. We have 250 units there, plus another 120 there. And we don't need that many. We need 250. We need 320. So we need another 7 here. So we can take 5 away as spares. And there's our 320 units of bismuth. Okay, good. And we can use our crucible to actually make this as well. So this is all very, very exciting and new. So let's take a decent amount of coal here. Throw that in. We need a new firelighter over here. And then before I start throwing things in, I just want to make sure. So that would be 10% bismuth at 320 units. And then we'd want to go 30% sphalerite, I think. If we can, is 960 units. And save as much of the copper. Oh, that's a good stretch. Right. So instead of 640, what do we need? We need 25%. So I do actually need to do a slightly different calculation. It's 180, isn't it, on top of the 640? Because 180 would be 5% of 3,200. So the 640 is the 20%, add the 5% of 180, and we get 748.20. Yeah. I don't think that's right. Hold on. Yeah, because it's not 180, it's 160. So it's just 800. 800 units of sphalerite is what we need. And there's 400, and there's 400. So that's 800 units. Bang. And then the remainder is the 65%. Yeah, of course, like 25% of 3,200. I'm just being an idiot. So we just need the remainder. So that's 1120 off of 3,200. Oh god, I'm so bad at maths. 1120, so 80 would take us up to 1,000. So it's, yeah, 2,080. Oh yeah, I've got that written down in front of me. So 2,080 copper is 21 ingots. and there is 17 ingots. Then we need 4 more ingots from up here. So that's... three ingots. Four ingots. So I think that's it. I think we have 4 ingots. Yeah. 4 ingots there. All of that, and all of those will all go in here. I lit that ages ago, didn't I? That was a bit dumb. But at least it's nice and hot now. So let's start throwing everything in. And the only other issue is that we're making more metal. Ah, we're making more metal than we can fit into the thing. That's really important. So we should only be putting half measures of everything that we're putting in right now. If we can't divide what we have in half, then we can't put it in. Okay, let me sort out my inventory a bit more here. Do we have any gravel to place in here? We do. Let's get rid of everything else. Stone and stone and stone. And sand and dirt. flint. I do have like, yeah, I do often use a calculator for this stuff, but recently I've been like trying to like not and just try and pay attention a little bit more. So we've got 4 ingots here, plus 17 there makes 21 ingots. But we don't want 21 ingots, we want 2080. So we need to take away 20 units. And that will make something that ends in 80, so I predict that's correct. So we split those in half like that. We can't split the 50 in half though, so we need to come back to looking at that in a minute. For example, we do 20, and then these are 30, and now we've split that in half perfectly. Good, so that's that. These can be split in half, no problem. Sphalerite can, and then the bismuth might be trickier to split in half. So 250, that splits in half fine, but this 70 doesn't. So we need 320, and we need to turn this into 2 piles of 160. So those are both 125 each. So yeah, we can't actually get 2 piles of 160, can we? Unless we put away the 50 here like that and take the 50 like this. Ah, yeah, there we go. Great. So we've done it. So each of these batches is 16 ingots, so we can now start to make one. So we just chuck all that in there. Oh my god, oh I see. It's like piece by piece. Terrible. Let's give it a pump then. Gustavo. That's hilarious. Is this happening? Come on. Has it really got to get right to the top before it melts this? It's only bismuth and sphalerite. Come on. Oh, it's because they've actually got to get hot themselves. Can see them all heating up in there. Oh, okay. So they've upgraded the crucible considerably. That's cool. I think it needed an upgrade. Let's start making bread in the background so that we can have a nice meal. That's insane. Did that not work? It doesn't want to be. Okay, maybe we can just make the maize bread straight away, like without having to grind it. Or maybe we just can't make bread out of maize. Yeah, cornbread, right? Cornmeal dough. Cornmeal flour. Oh. Oh, whoops. So this is only good for feeding to animals. So we can't make bread. So we should just eat whatever's going to go off soonest, which is those 3 plums. Whoops, those 3 plums. And I guess we'll take the lemons out at the same time. There we go. Right, some of that's gone in. No, it's not a visual bug. With the bread, the issue here is that to make the corn flour, you need to grind the maize itself. So the maize goes in two directions. It either gets cut or it gets ground. Whereas all of the others, you cut them first before you grind them regardless. Hold on. That one came from like... Okay, we actually can't make that. Look, if you look at one of the others, like the oat bread, you see the oat dough comes from the oat flour, and the oat flour comes from grinding the grain. But the corn doesn't work that way. Yeah, so I shouldn't have cut the corn. I should have ground it straight away. But I cut it thinking it would last for longer and thinking the process would be the same as the others. But it's not. So we can't make bread, so that's fine. We'll just eat fruit. It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's not my fault. Because I didn't know, but... It's my problem. Right, now hang on, I have actually still balled this up because there's 17 ingots there. So we need to replace one of those ingots, which we can do, with 2 batches of 50 ingots. 50 like this. 50 there, 50 there, so that goes there. That one goes on that side. Okay. And then one of these ingots doesn't belong, but the others all do. Like that. Right, cool. We could heat up the others in the forge. The problem is I'll be nervous that the ones in the forge would melt. And when I'm not paying attention. I mean, you're right, it would be faster. But I really don't trust myself. Maybe I should be more. I should trust myself more. But you know what it's like. I will 100% forget. What we can do though is we could do some sifting in the meantime. Although no, it's going to mess with my totals, isn't it? I'd have to like throw all these down into a chest somewhere first, I think. No self-confidence allowed. You know it. Okay then. Right, sorry guys. Just a cheeky catch up on some boring work stuff. There we go. Is that supposed to be in there? It's just not getting hot, that one, that little one on the end. Very strange. Start throwing the copper in now anyway. Pump a little more. Yeah, okay, fair enough. What I'm going to do, not in there though, somewhere in here, perfect. We can put our arrangement for the second batch of 16, which means that we can do sifting once this first batch is all in there, which it nearly is. And in fact, we're not even going to get any poor quality pieces, we only get nuggets, don't we? So we know those top 2 there belong in here, and we can sort of sift in the meantime. Although maybe we should be saving this this gravel now, because we're actually very close to iron stiffened mesh anyway, aren't we? Anyway. That's amazing. You got a golem to just click your bellows for you. It's like the Rick and Morty one, isn't it? It's like, what is my purpose? You pass butter. Oh God. Or something like that. Are we out of coal down there? Or we're out of fuel? I think I spotted that just in time because the temperature hasn't actually suffered for it. But that was very close. It's harder to get the crack now, so to speak. There we go. Right, see, I nearly just started clicking in all sorts of malarkey. No, just you. And then it will be just those guys. And then, if we don't have 16 ingots of bismuth by that point, then I'm going to be pissed off. Okay. These things go in there. Something like that. Whatever. Don't know. That'll do. Let's take a bit more of this actually. Cool. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, sweet. God, I hope I've done this maths right. These wasting 16 ingots would not be the one. Alright, fingers crossed, you guys. We're about to put the last bits in, I think, here. Just these ingots. Go on, in you go. So what do we want this to add up to now? After these bits go in, it should say 800 there. And it does say 800. So this, well, we know at least we've added up what we've put into 100 to 16. 160 bismuth is right, 400's right there, and half of 2080 is right there, and that will be 1040. I think this is right. I think this is going to be a accurate 16 ingot recipe here. Our health, our hit points are just dropping. They're just dropping. We need vegetables, guys. But we've got to eat the fruit that's going to go off. And I think we even really actually should be eating the meat. Maybe there's meat that's going to go off sooner that we should be eating instead. Like if I put these lemons in here and shut them, they've got 7 days left. All of this meat has far less time. So let's take that meat out. It's actually going to make us healthier to be eating this as well because we're in more need of meat now than fruit. This is very exciting. Is there a way to automatically dump coal in the forge? Not that I know of, because with the crucible on top, we can't point a hopper at it. Yeah, bop it. Oh man, I totally forgot about that game, Poseidon. That was so much fun when we were kids. I loved that game. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. And then someone got like a Bop It Extreme that had like 5 different things on it. There was like a Flick It. And there used to be Twist It. There was a Spin It as well. So there was Twist, Pull, Flick, Spin, and Bop. Oh man, I might have to look on eBay for one of those actually. My kids would love that game. I might have to buy it for one of them for Christmas, you know. Are these... They're saying danger. Yeah, that's fine, because they're about to melt into there. That's the point. We want them to say danger. Go on, in you go. In you pop. Bismuth bronze, bitches. And we want to make all these into double sheets. So this is going to be a long process. This is going to be a long process. Let's start pouring some. See how many of these we can weld together as they go. We want to pour them in pairs like we've done in the past, I think. Just leave just a little bit of time in between. But not too much time, actually, because we want pairs of pairs. We want to be able to then weld the... I know we need to work them into sheets as well, don't we? I think this whole process is going to be a bit longer than we probably giving it credit for. It may be worth just pouring all of these so that we can get the next batch melting while we do the others. I'm just going to keep my eye on these for as soon as they turn solid. Oh, and they come out at the temperature that the thing is at when they're poured. So this first one, the one that was first poured, is hotter than the ones that are being poured now because the temperature inside the crucible has... So all this stuff has been quite quite nicely upgraded, to be honest. We're only halfway through pouring it. They're still saying liquid. Wow. Well, what might be nice is to set up a little bit of a playlist so we can listen to some tunes while we just spend the entire day at the anvil here. What do you reckon? Should we do that? Oh, someone's... here we go. Right, let's have a look at some tunes. DankNStein official beats. I love this one. Maybe a bit loud. How's that for a level? Tune's too loud? Tune's good? Too low even. Give you a bit more volume then. How's that? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Okay, sweet. Let's get all that on shuffle. Alright, what are you saying? Is that good volume for the tunes? Save Felthorn. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying. Alright. This is what we always did, wasn't it? Back in the day we did metal montages where we'd listen to metal while we were doing our metal working. So this is just like a continuation of that. There's four ingots left, and we've only got 2 molds left. Although we have these 2, so we can actually take everything out. We just need to let's put this bucket of water away for now. In fact, we can put the bucket of water in the barrel of water. That kind of makes a nice amount of sense. Let's stay in there. Yeah, perfect. So now we've got 4 of those. We can actually empty this, which is good because then we can start melting down the next batch, which I do think is going to save us a lot of time. We want to move all these along so we still know what order they came out in, I think. Sweet. Banger. So yeah, Felthorn, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Right, those are getting solid. In fact, lots of them are solid. Okay, we might have ballsed this up then. Let me put ingots into a chest. That actually confused me just then, because normally it wouldn't. Anyway, those can start going. We'll just start pulling out any of these that are still solid. And they can be welded, so just chuck them on. Hammer, bar, weld. Ah, it's just not hot enough. Hammer needs to go back in there then. Let's just get them all out. Oops. I think we kind of missed the boat on these. We're just dealing with too much. That one says can weld. That one doesn't. I think we'll just heat them in the... Come on then. Can we do this in time? Yes. Sweet. We got one of them done. That one's still saying liquid. Do do do. There's one. Sweet, 2 sheets. How are those getting on? They're heating up, okay. Let's warm these sheets so that we can start to let's focus on going double sheets at a time, do you know what I mean? None of those, yeah. And let's take the hottest ones and put those in up there. Yes, Santiago, this is indeed for the bloomery, bruv. Welcome to the stream. We are gonna... Those are both on danger. I need to pay attention more. God damn. Oh, we need another stone hammer here. Oh, shit. So we need stones on us, I think. so that we can make hammers as we go. Those ingots are going to be melting. They can be welded. And those can't anymore. In fact, those can't anymore either. Our inventory's a bit full here as well, isn't it? How have we ended up with... Okay, right. Let's try that again then. But this time with hammers. Oh man, gutted. Getting a crucible though, that is impressive. Even if you're just at copper anvil, getting a crucible I think is probably the most impressive thing. They literally were just not quite ready yet. Let's put both of those in there. A few of those we can pile up now. That's actually makes all the difference, doesn't it? I think there's probably a load of other random junk we should throw away, like bow, the knives, the spare shovel, the paraglider, the arrows, the hoe, spare axe. Okay, cool. Yeah, all that stuff can go in there. Right, that copper's all gone in. We just lost 2 ingots, didn't we? Because that was 2 sheets, but we only had... Oh, God, no. So annoying. This is world number 16 that I'm on now, mate. Yeah, world number 16. Right, okay, we just need to chill out a second here. This is... very frustrating. Where are the 2 that we're working on? Okay, let's just focus on those. These are now solid. Maybe we can re-weld them straight away. No. Okay. Well, little by little, we'll get there. The metalworking is a lot harder in this than it is. And it is in 1.7, I would say. Anyway, at least... Nope, not quite there with that. There we go. Take those out. I can't work out how to... Okay, whatever. They're both saying they can be welded right now. Let's just try and do it then. Okay, we got one. Okay. Let's throw those 9 pieces in. Die. Okay. I think Poseidon, I think this is the best run we've had yet. I've never had a crucible before. I have had a bronze anvil before, but I've never had enough bronze to attempt to start making the bloomery like we're doing right now. Like the fact that we have kaolinite and graphite. Yeah, this is easily the best run I've had yet. And actually, I think I really like the, the builds around here as well. I really like what we've done with the place. Okay, Okay, so we've got these 10 here, and we do need to work through them, but there's no point in doing more than 4 at a time, but we can process them in 4s. And maybe this is just the easiest thing to do. Rather than trying to multitask too much, you know, maybe we should just be doing it piece by piece here. We've got one of these anyway. One of the sheets done is a good look, you know. Yeah, I did lose 2 ingots. Yeah, so as far as I'm aware, Gustavo, I think, well, here's what we need. We need an anvil on the hammer, I think, for the working into sheets, and we need an anvil in our hand for the welding. So the easiest thing is to just have both. And it looks like the one in our hand hold on. No, they're okay. It doesn't seem to cost us durability to weld with the one in our hand, which is kind of good news, I guess, because it means we can just always have like a spare. If I just make a spare now, then we've always got that. So we can always throw the one in our spare, in our inventory, in there, and the one on our bar is never going to change, right? I think. Right. Such rhythm. I love this tune. If I do say so myself, but this is one that I didn't make all by myself as well. Like, this tune came out of a band that I used to be in. It wasn't really a proper band. We were like a jam band. We just met up once a week to have fun. We played like 2 gigs in like 3 years or something. It was not about like doing anything other than just meeting up and having fun. See if we can get these 2 just done straight away. Yes. Take those 2 out. Right, that was good. Great. So we have a method, and they should be still both pretty hot. That one's very hot. So if we put that in there, get the new 4 ones going. Both saying can weld right now. What? Where'd the other one go? For God's sake. Nope. Of course. You need to be really organized with your inventory so you know what's going where. All this meat's about to expire. Those 2 are okay. Did work. Good. We've actually got Minecraft music coming through my music. Yeah, I always it's an interesting one, Gustavo. I do think there's like different ways of playing that. I always prefer personally to with any tools where there is no element of block breaking speed involved, I just go with stone ones for as long as I need to until I'm really, really rich. So knives, hammers, even shovels, because shovels tend to break the blocks that you use them to break quite quickly. So even shovels I just usually make out of stone because I feel that it doesn't give you that much more speed having metal ones. Pickaxe, you know, obviously like your wood cutting axe and things, these things really save you a lot of time, so I tend to always go for it with them, right, and then chuck the spare hammer in there. It does actually seem to be taking durability, to be fair. Right, we've got that pretty optimized now though, haven't we? Which is good. Get those 2 in. That can stay down there and we'll just chuck it in to keep it warm when we need to. Now, what would be good is to work out if we can put 2 more ingots of bismuth into this and make this an 18 ingot batch. And also, oh, we might as well make these into a sheet. I was just going to say there's not much point, but we might as well have a sheet. So, what does 2 ingots of bismuth look like? It looks like 20, 30. Just a simple ratio. No. No. We can't do just any simple ratio and add it in. Because it might impact the overall ratio of the mixture. So we need to do, we'll just need to warm up these 2 ingots separately. So that and that. And 5 pieces of tetrahedrite, right? No, that needs to be 6, not... And then we need more tetrahedrite than that. Okay. I'm an idiot still. Let's just leave that sheet as the spare one and let's deal with these as pairs because these are all... Get those out. Should be able to weld these straight away. Stars are raining from the sky. Okay, good. At least that's not telling me there's a stupid invasion happening tonight. That would have pissed me off if that happened right in the middle of all this. So 2. Oh, that needs to be 12. Tetrahedrite instead of, and that will make 2 more ingots of bismuth bronze. Cool. Nearly lost those then. Oh wow, we nearly lost them. That would have really pissed me off. Let's cool these so they can stack. So we'll just cool that anyway because it's going to be. And this should be nearing the end then there. Oh yeah, put 2 more molds in. Yeah, that's a good shout. Whoops. Although we are going to need 14 again now. Yeah, we are actually going to need 14 again right now. While we pour these. Check we've got 14 spots in our inventory, okay. And let's put this little magic concoction over here, which is where we were keeping such things. Might as well just do that because this food is going to literally expire any minute, so we might as well just make the most of it while we can. Dun, 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 dun. The other thing I suppose we could be doing is we could start building the forge now. Or not the forge, you know what I'm talking about, the bloomery. Where is the bloomery itself going to actually go? It could just go around the back here, couldn't it, like there? And that would make room then for like a more kind of substantial metal processing area here, I suppose, or like storage or something. I don't know. Anyway, sick to be doing a metal montage, but live. With all the metal tunes playing in the background, I'm having jokes. Okay. So we're like kind of nearly halfway there. We need like another jack-o'-lantern like there to light this. Maybe another one like there as well. Or up in there or something. Anyway. This is going to be the right quantities again though as well. That's good. SOAD. What's SOAD? I can't think what it is. Is it just a band I've never heard of, or is it like a abbreviation that I'm just not managing to put my finger on? Oh, of course, System of a Down. Did they? Released 2 new tunes. Amazing. Are they good? I love System of a Down. I thought it might be a band I've heard of, but that it wasn't clocking the abbreviation. Very political. That's unlike them. So I'm just going to pour them as quickly as I can this time and just see if there's any that we can pair up, then great, and if we can't, then we can't. They're all still liquid for now. With the first one I poured still being the hottest of them all. So funny. Looking for donations on the YouTube video, eh? Presumably for some political campaign rather than just like for themselves. How is this possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh yeah, of course I actually need 16 of these, not 14. What am I doing? Well, I was thinking 14 because I was thinking anvils, I think, still. Everything's still liquid. Okay. So now that that's happening, we grab these 3 and make our extra 2 ingots. Right, these are all still liquid, so that's fine. We're getting through our charcoal here, aren't we? There we go. Let's see if we can get any welding done for free here. Yep. Okay, this is going quite well. Nope. That's still liquid. That one's solid. That one's solid. Okay, these are solid, but I think they're all too dark, except for these two might now be good to go. Pretty decent. Okay, fab. So let's look in here. Those about to go. Pay attention. Both at similar levels. Those two are both at similar levels. That guy can cool down for those. Okay, we should just do these really quick. Nope, because we don't have a hammer. Oh god. Oh. Oh no, there's the other weldable one. You can weld. You can weld. Get welded. Can work. Okay. I just don't want to lose ingots this time, do you know what I mean? I'm just taking it so much slower. Right, let's do that. Okay. Michael, I look away from the chat for like a second, man. It's just like 100 messages telling me to do the thing I've just done. Well, great minds, I suppose. Great minds, eh? Okay, we're on the home straight here, guys. Right, there's our rotten meat. Let's feed it to our tree that isn't growing. What just happened? Am I sitting on the step? You can sit on the steps like they're seats. That's hilarious. So we want these two to become the same heat, and then we're going to start heating them together. And there they are. They're both at faint red 1. These guys are a little further ahead. And then we've got 2 more pairs there, and the 2 that come out of here are going to go with those 2 or something. feel like that was a little bit too far ahead. Oh, they're both. These can both be welded now. I think we should take it all out together. Boom.
DJ equals.
Okay. That can cool down. And that's 6. Nearly there, you guys. Chuck those in. Hardcore TFC bloomery time. This is like PB. We're on the foothills of a PB here. Well, we're already in PB territory, but this finishing this craft here will be the milestone that marks it. And getting this craft finished before the next invasion comes is going to be nice, because trek otherwise. Right, there's a lot of hyena to eat here. I think we're actually going to keep it in an empty vessel while we're not eating it, because I think that's going to make it last. Probably already going to say 0 days on it now. So let's eat one more piece, and then let's get it in a vessel. Okay. There's 2 more bits to go there, down in here. Everyone's looking good. They're looking happy and healthy. Yeah, I agree. We do need a place for the bloomery, but this kind of is our blacksmithing area. This is a good blacksmithing area. So I think that maybe what we need to add to it is a bloomery and some ingot storage kind of tables, piles, whatever. And I think we're good, you know. So wait for all these to say danger, and we'll just take them all out. They're all weldable now. Let's push them to their limits a little bit here. Oh look, the hammer broke there, but it let me continue. I wonder what you need the hammer there for then. Okay, whatever. So those 2 are at good temperatures. Start pouring. It lets us weld them from the outside. I don't think we even need a hammer there. Is that just a place to store the hammer? Potentially. Yes, Red Cheeks. How are you? Big up yourself. Welcome to the party. And that is it, yeah? Yeah, this is gonna be... This is bloomery. Because there's 7 double... sheets, there's a sheet, and there's 2 ingots. Woo! So, yeah, we just need these to chill a little bit. But I guess we'll keep this forge running just for now on the basis that we might mess this up and need to reheat them. But probably not. Oh no, we will, because this is cold. We need to, let's start heating that sheet. Yeah. So we need to keep our eye on that. In fact, I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to watch this. So what is rootle? Well, like, what is it? Red cheeks. What does it do? Is it really good? So tier 6 material, nice, okay. Wow. It's pretty up there. Are you gonna get to solid? There we go. So I think there's a bug. Like, we just don't need a hammer. You don't need to keep a hammer there. But if you put them there, it takes their durability. Can weld. Can work. Okay. Yeah, we're there, Poseidon. You've just rejoined at the perfect moment. Here we go. So look, weld. Can weld. Can work. Can weld. Can weld. Can weld. Okay. Heat them up just a wee bit more. I think that's probably enough. And there it is. There it is, you guys. 8 bismuth bronze, double sheets. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Let's chuck those back in there. We can get all of our tools and things back now. Hammer in the offhand, I think, and here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, like Dank. Okay. Alan got. Oh, whoops. Dropped on the floor. No, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Okay, alright, don't lose it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Sorry, this is such a piss taker. So that's our old stone anvil there. It'd be nice to maybe keep that in. So I suppose what we could do is this kind of... This area here is nice. Bloomery could go back there, couldn't it? But we'd have to move our old stone anvil. Or bloomery goes right here. Yeah, it drops it in lava, yeah. Okay, yeah, so this is a first. This is definitely a TFC hardcore PB right now. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's keep going. Let's see about throwing down our bloomery here. I'd like it to be made out of a different stone. I'd like something dark like dolomite or basalt, and I don't, we don't know where any of that stuff is. I guess it's done a bit of a number on our metal reserves too. We've got a little bit of copper left, not very much. Decent amount of sphalerite left though. In fact, I think we can organise all this in a better way, right? Like, that's all iron, so that can all stay there, that's fine. But like, why don't we give everything its own actual row? Sphalerite goes down to that, bismuth, silver. Yeah, in fact, those ones just like that, that's cool. So, yep. What do you guys think? Do you want the bloomery here? Or move this old stone anvil and put it there? Or it could go there, I suppose. Or, like, we could take out this and put it there, so that's a bit spread out. But I kind of feel like, oh, like a corner piece there. That could be good to give this all a much more enclosed feel. So we'd almost like move this one. Let's do that. Put that guy there or something. I think I want a few more of these actually. I do want to make the base a little bit lighter in general around the place. Where did I put him? Up here? Yeah, sweet. Like, we've got all this new stuff we built here, like, so let's put one there. It doesn't really light up the bottom of the stairs properly. A better spot would be there. Okay, safe Michael, good luck in your test, bruv. Enjoy. So we could make it out the claystone then. Should we do that for the bloomery? What does the claystone look like if it's just set up right next to this? I can't remember how many blocks tall the bloomery can be. Do you guys know? Also, we don't have enough claystone to do it right now, do we? No. Okay, well, limestone it is then, whatever. We can change it out for different blocks later. So I'm thinking it has its base like here. One of the things I've always liked to do with my bloomeries is make them square at the bottom, but then up here, then you just go into thin chimney mode. I can't remember how tall they're supposed to be. Is it 6? 3 base and 2 chimney layers. So I've already done enough. Nah, they're taller than that, aren't they? Whoops. Go up a few more. That's definitely, I think, maximum. Oh, does it? Can it not be bricks? I thought it could be. I thought it could be smooth stone. Or yeah, that works. 0 out of 24. So what does that mean again? When you put 24 in, it's because it allows you to do 4 per layer and you can have 6 layers. Or is it 6 per layer and you have 4 layers? I think we might even be able to add another layer on top. Let's see. Anyway, let's get a bloom going with the poor quality iron that we have in here. Because even though it's poor quality, like, let's just start processing it because it's taking up room in our chest. So 24 pieces of ore should do it, yeah? And I think 32 pieces of charcoal, because you need to put 8 pieces in the bottom. Is how it always used to be. We do need some ladders. Yes, Lawson, tuning in at 6 AM. That, you know what that is? That is dedication, bruv. Respect. Respect. Okay, this should work. Yeah, let's put the ladder on this side. We don't have to cheat. We should just be able to just go like that and get all the way up to the top then. And then if we drop in 24 ore and 24 charcoal. and it all comes up. If we go back down, that's full. That's maxed out. And if you look, it doesn't need to be quite this tall. I believe you do need one block clear on top. Like if I tried to break the next block down, I think it wouldn't like that with the level it's filled up to. So I think we have to leave it like that. I think that's the deal. Take that off. Cool. Yeah, it's poor quality is awful, isn't it? Safe loss in your butcher, that's sick. The lamb shoulder was amazing, bro. That was an excellent question. It was really, really, really delicious. Like, we did the old, I mean, if you're a butcher, then you probably know more about how to prepare this stuff than me. Making 360 units of wrought iron in 13 minutes. That seems to be working. We'll keep that down there instead, actually. It's more to hand. And then I guess, like, we probably need to kind of expand the, oops. Let's go get a few more of these blocks. Okay. Ah, yes. Let's get rid of those. And that. And those. And those. And those. Okay, let's see how this goes. Ooh. Hungry. Some chisel and bits would look nice, or some stairs, wouldn't it? Like, you see this block here? Oh, we just need to wait for our mining fatigue. Oh, right, we need to drink. Yeah, you know what we could do? Take these. I really hope this works. Like, I'm pretty sure the blocks I'm about to break aren't essential for the operation of the bloomery, yeah? I think we can break this one, and this one. And this one. And this one. And then let's do that. Nice. You want to do it on the back, just so it's the back symmetrical, even though... Yeah, come on, let's do it on the back so the back has the same pattern. Might as well, like, just finish the aesthetic around here a little bit. Okay, this should, I think, look pretty decent. These in. Oh yes, so what was I saying? Lamb shoulder. The lamb shoulder that I made did the classic thing, just getting the knife and just like absolutely covering the top of it in like little like slits. And then every other slit's like little slice of garlic, little pinch of rosemary, little slice of garlic, little pinch of rosemary, like that across the whole top. And then like a little cut through the middle as well, like get like from either side of it, like the knife go in there, like shove loads more like garlic and stuff in there. Bruv, it was paying. It was so good. If I do say so myself. I want this one to be this one. I think maybe a couple things like this. Okay, amazing. What do you think? Yep. It's doing it for me. Amazing. Oh, need to drink. Need to drink. I'm trying to make you hungry. I mean, I wasn't trying, but I don't blame you. Those tomatoes and that maize looks done. Now, the maize being done is good news because it means we can make some more bread and therefore make some more sandwiches. I'm pretty sure this is done. Thank you. Only 2 pieces from that one, though. That was a bump compared to the last one gave us 4. Anyway. Do you still have nutrients types in the soil? Is this never going to grow because I'm growing the same thing twice? The seeds... I don't think the seeds have, like, nutrients types on them anymore. Do they have A, B, and C on them now? Doesn't look like it. I think we could harvest those peppers and get green peppers. Don't think those carrots are quite done yet. Certainly none of the grain is. I think that's all the harvesting we can do for now. Need a metal. Yeah, don't cut the maize again. Yes, no, I know. We're gonna make sure we won't this time. So that can go in there and get sealed. So those lemons are looking a bit urgent. That wolf meat's looking urgent, but more to the point, this hyena meat is very urgent looking. Let's just eat that now while we wait. And I guess we should really cook up this raw hyena really soon so that it lasts for much longer in there. But 37 pieces is a lot to cook. Oh, but we can cook them in the forge. Let's have a cookout while we make our bread then. We'll need to pay attention to the forge while it's making these, though. We will need to pay attention. Yoink. Okay. Oh, you guys. Yeah, it's basically animal food. That's exactly what I ended up doing to the last bits, which was kind of annoying. But this time we know how to process it properly. We should just be able to cook up all our meat like this in batches of 5, yeah? This is gonna be way quicker than using the stupid thing, the stupid fire pit down there. And in fact, like, the funny thing here is that we're having built up that area with all this new brick, we're not going to use it for anything anymore. I hope this meat doesn't burn away. Oh, still got it. So we could go, oops. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Sorry, bear with me. I'll just be 5 minutes, hold on. Alright, I'm back. How are we doing, guys? Alright, let's get back in. You guys ready? What were we doing? We were cooking a load of stuff here. Yeah, we need to pay attention to this. Yoink, 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 yoink. Chuck those in. See if we can't make a really big stack. How does this work then? Last time it wanted the big stack. Okay. There's a big stack somewhere else. Stars are starting to fall from the sky. Of course they are. Right. Cool. Serious. Okay, looking good, looking good. Oh, right, it doesn't let us combine them when they're varying heats. That's what it must be. We need to wait for them to all cool down. So, this is the question people are asking. Does food sizzle? Yes, it does. When you put hot food in there, it sizzles. That's pretty funny. Right, there we go. Oh, no, we want to keep that going, because we should just cook the 4 bits of bread quickly. Yeah, we just need to wait for everything to cool down anyway before we can combine them. Bread. Great. Salvaged all of our, well, some of our charcoal at least. Is that nearly finished? 12 minutes remaining. Has it really only been 1 in-game minute? That worries me, that this bug that someone was talking about, that the bloomery takes too long. Do you know what I mean? A little bit scary, perhaps. Let's cool down all these anyway. Right, everyone's cooled down, I think. Okay. Right. Put a hyena in the forge. Yeah, that is funny, isn't it? Yeah, it seems like the bloomery's broken, which is a shame. Seems to be taking far too long, doesn't it? Let's have a look here then. So the meat and the fish. Like that. So that fish is 13 days, that fish is 15. 1 day, 8 days, 26 days. And we've got all that maize grain for when we do start keeping animals. So this is the meat we want to eat, actually, is in here. We only need 4 of those pieces. Take 4 pieces out. Leave those 2 in there. And then, yeah, the lemon definitely. As far as the veg goes, it's peppers. Okay. And a knife, is it? Oh yeah, of course, we only actually use 2 pieces of the ingredients anyway to make the 4 sandwiches. Okay. It's going to last longer. So, ironically, what we should do is we should just eat this meat now anyway. Is that what we think it is? It's instead of minutes, it's going to be hours. I haven't mentioned the bloomery bugs because I haven't tested them myself yet, but this does look like something that I could mention to Verf about, isn't it? Because yeah, I think that's broken. So we did 360 units. Those back. So I mean, I guess that's kind of like almost like the end of the run, because if they can't do any more blooms, we're gonna have to start cheating. Kind of changes the dynamic a little bit. Let me turn off the tunes a sec. In fact, I'm gonna go get a drink. We're back in a moment.
DJ equals. Here we go. Ha 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 ha. Got ya. J equals
Yo. Let's kill the tunes for a bit. Alright, sweet. So, what are you lot saying? Change the time in the config, you reckon, yeah? Do you think that's all we need to do? It won't let me open the doors when it's in use anymore. It needs to be a version 141.1 higher than current. Safe Defenders, how are you, bruv? Welcome. Change the time in the config. Do we think it's in a config file? If it's that simple a fix... This has said 12 minutes for ages. This isn't working. So let's break it open. 360 units is what we might lose. Yeah? Oh, and apparently the whole bloomery block we actually lose from doing that. Oh no, oh my god. Well, we're definitely cheating that in. We are definitely cheating that back in. And all of those items have also disappeared, and we're just left with the charcoal at the bottom, yeah? Which, have we lost that piece just then because I just broke it with a pick, not a shovel? No, it's actually still in there. Okay, so we should be able to just get the rest of it out. Like this. Yeah, 8 pieces. So we are owed 24 of each, plus the bloomery block. So let's start by getting back what we are owed. How do you do this? I don't know how to do it in this version. Okay, just take. Settings down here. Settings. Cheat mode. True. Done. Thank you. Okay, we got that back. That's good. And then we wanted some poor limonite, yeah? 24 pieces of that. Okay, and the charcoal that we lost as well. That's Minecraft charcoal. Is that the same stuff? Oh, it is just Minecraft charcoal. Okay. So 24 pieces of this. Okay, so we've got our stuff back. Should we have a look at the config file? I actually have to collect my daughter. I have to leave in 5 minutes to collect my daughter from school anyway, from nursery, I should say. And then I might jump back on because I'm pretty free this afternoon, so I could just do that anyway. Okay. Well, let's see if there's anything obvious. New Dawn just trade for blooms. I could just do that. But it'd be nice. It would be nice to be able to fix this problem if we can. So let's see what we can do with a bit of googling. So if we say like TFC, or I suppose Poetica, TFC, bloomery time broken. Let's see what comes up. Just all of my videos. Right. In Twitch Launcher, can I just update the item in the pack? Safe Chemical Life, how are you? Okay, let's look at Twitch. We're going to take that path, don't we? And throw it in there. Okay, so here's the config folder. Wow, okay, Poseidon seems to actually have some code there. Number of ticks required for a bloomery to complete. Few curdled milk didn't work as well. Okay, and then and then you're saying about this, aren't you, Chemical Life, that we look in here and see if TFC needs an update in here. It doesn't look like it does. One 178,166. And where's TFC here? Okay, that isn't the most up-to-date version of Terrafirmacraft. That's true. So how do I just update this one then? Where's the up arrow? I don't see that. And I guess more to the point, like, do we want to mess with doing that? You have to open profile for edit. So the profile's here. Is this what you mean? So I'm not sure where you mean to open up the profile in here. Oh, the TFC Classic Music Pack. God, that sounds like a good one. Let me look at this config file that Red Cheeks was talking about here. This one, yeah? It's quite large text. Number of ticks required for a bloomery to complete. Here it is. 1000 is 1 in-game hour, which is 50 seconds. I don't know why that max is such a large number. But if it's 1000, that's 1 in-game hour, which is 50 seconds. So 15,000 should be... You think that's set to a reasonable value? Yeah, 15,000. It would be 15 lots of 50 seconds. It would be like, yeah, it would be like 13 minutes. Yeah, 15 in-game hours. That should be like 13 real-life minutes. Oh, that's just 32 bits. I see. Okay, so the config file isn't the issue then. It seems to be the general consensus from chat. So it looks like we do need to update the version of TFC that we're running. I'm not sure how to do that through the launcher, but it should be easy enough to just look at the version we've got here and just throw the next one in. Oh, is that the only result on the file? That's a good question. I don't know if there was another result in there. So there's a mention there, and then there's a mention in bloomery time there, and that's it. Yeah, just those two. I mean, what we could try doing is cheesing it, you know, and just... If we don't want it to take 13 real life hours, so we could just take, you know, a couple of orders of magnitude off of this number. See if that works. Search for I. It's probably going to be a lot of I's. Just looking at all the eyes. What about an eye with a colon next to it? Charcoal pit time. And that worked. The charcoal pit was worked for a normal amount of time. So it's weird that the blast furnace is working, right? Like that time listed there is longer than the amount of time listed in the other one, but it worked. So okay, so maybe the bloomery's GUI isn't working, but it is still working. We maybe should have tested that. Let's see what else has got an I. Default month length, drink delay, fire pit, cooking pot, boiling time. Pit kiln time. Again, the pit kilns are working. 1000 is 1 game hour, 50 seconds. Min, max are the same. Pit kiln time, 8000, and it works. So this really doesn't seem to be a config file issue because the config file just seems to be correct to me. So we could try updating the version of TFC that we have in here. And it might break a load of other things. Just trading the material in. Yeah, I mean, that's what I guess we will end up doing if we have to, but I'd rather fix it. But anyway, I have to leave to collect my daughter now. So we're going to have to end the stream now. And I'll probably have a little tinker with this. And I might be back online in half an hour or something like that. To announce that I've solved the issue. Or if not, we're definitely doing normal, Terrafirmacraft Reloaded session tonight. Yeah, don't worry, Michael. I will back up. I will indeed back up. But yeah, 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. tonight in UK time. So that is in 3 hours, 5 hours. Yeah, in 5 hours time ish, just under 5 hours, we'll start the Terrafirmacraft Reloaded main Tuesday TFC stream. So that's definitely happening, and you might catch me in another half hour for a quick hour to just announce that Poetica is resolved. But at any rate, what we do have there is a save file with a bloomery ready to go. So that's pretty awesome. So thanks so much for watching, one and all. I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday. I'll see you all later anyway, in 5 hours, like I say. So yeah, actually, screw it. I'll see you soon. Safe.